So today I'm checking out EverDrive, also known as the DriveSafe app. This app is made to help you become a safer driver by tracking your trips and scoring your driving habits. When you open EverDrive, the interface is pretty simple. You see your overall driving score at the top and your recent trips listed below. Each trip shows details like distance, time, and your score for that drive. The app uses GPS to detect when you start driving. It automatically begins tracking your trip without you having to press anything, which is nice when it works, though sometimes it misses short drives or takes a minute to recognize you're moving. After each trip, it gives feedback on things like acceleration, braking, speeding, and phone use. The goal is to help you see where you can improve. You can tap on a trip to see a map with color-coded sections showing where you sped up too fast or braked too hard. The data feels accurate most of the time, but not perfect. If you drive through an area with bad signal, it can skip parts or misread events. Still, it gives a good general idea of your habits. EverDrive also compares your scores with other drivers in your area, adding a bit of competition. Some people might like that, but others could find it annoying. There's also a rewards section that sometimes offers challenges, like improving your braking score for a week. Rewards aren't always consistent, though. Sometimes it feels like the app doesn't offer much for long-term use unless you really enjoy tracking your progress. Privacy is something to think about too. The app collects location and driving data. It says it uses this info to score your performance and sometimes to share anonymous stats. You can choose to delete your data, but you need to dig in the settings to find that option. The interface overall is clean and easy to use, though it hasn't changed much in years. The design feels dated compared to other driving apps. It does what it promises, tracks your driving and gives feedback, but don't expect flashy features or deep analytics. One thing I like is how simple the app makes it to spot trends. After a few weeks, you start to see patterns in your driving. Maybe you brake too late or speed a bit on certain routes. It's useful if you want to fix small habits that could make a difference. But if you're hoping it'll completely change how you drive, it probably won't. It's more of a reminder tool than a full coach. Battery drain isn't too bad, but it can vary depending on your phone. Some users report that background tracking sometimes causes extra battery use. I didn't have major issues, but it's worth noting if your phone already struggles with battery life. In short, EverDrive is decent. It's straightforward, gives fair feedback, and helps you be more aware behind the wheel. The downsides are the occasional tracking errors, a slightly outdated interface, and limited motivation to keep using it after the first month. But for a free app focused on safer driving, it does its job well enough. If you want a simple, honest way to see how you really drive, EverDrive is worth trying. Just don't expect perfection. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, subscribe to the channel and hit like so more people can see it.